guys, so today I'm going to be doing the 50 facts about me tag thing, and yeah, so let's begin. The first one is my front left tooth, this one, is chipped because I have so many things on my table, no. Okay, so this tooth is chipped because when I was a kid I used to climb up the bathtub when I was having showers, so I'd have wet feet and like I really wasn't supposed to do it. Basically I just slipped and fell on the bathtub, which is ceramic obviously, as most bathtubs are, and chipped it. And then this is my second, like, I don't even know if it's a filling but a cap, so second one, and it's falling out. Okay, now I'm going really way TMI, but my armpits have different amounts of hair. I think it's this one has more hair than this one. No, this one has less hair than the other one. I don't know why that is. I don't know how that happened, but it's true. It's weird. I have an underactive thyroid. I think it's underactive. I'm pretty sure it's underactive, but I have no idea why. I just know that it is, and I'm taking medication for it, and hopefully it gets better because, I don't know, it scares me. As it would you. Like if you had this problem with you that you didn't know what it was or how to fix it or what to do, it's kind of scary, just a little. I believe in several conspiracies. I have trouble believing in most of the things that we get taught or told, which is understandable, I think. I like cold weather more than I like hot, because in cold weather I find the clothing is sexier, you can actually do something about the way you feel, and in hot weather everyone's just really ugly and sweaty and they stink, and it's just like you can get naked but you can't get any more naked than naked, if that makes sense. So like, yeah, cold weather for the winter. I've never done, okay, this is like appropriate for the time of year right now, but I've never done anything particularly typical for New Year's. This year we played, oh god, what's that game? Sonic, Transformers, Legends. I don't know what it was actually called, but it was a racing game from Sonic the Hedgehog where you could be boat, plane, or car. And we were all really drunk and that was fun, but that was like what we did for New Year's. The year before, and I think I went camping actually from memory. Before that, I don't really want to talk about it. So yeah, I've never done anything New Year's-y for New Year's except when I was a kid and we went and watched the fireworks. Me and Gerard, my boyfriend, are currently long distance, and I am hoping to change that once my brother finishes school in 3 years, and then I'll move back up to Brisbane. So yeah, that's my plan. I play World of Warcraft, Sims, and Clash of Clans on my iPhone. And when I get a PC, which I am planning on doing, sorry, this jacket's really not doing its job, but when I get a PC, I will start playing things like SimCity, Roller Coaster Tycoon, and oh god, there are a few others that I really want to play. And then hopefully for Stunk Movement I will put some gaming videos out there. I never drink enough water, and I don't actually get very thirsty either. I think the average amount of water at the moment that I'm drinking when I'm at work is about a litre, maybe, if I'm lucky, simply because like I'm constantly talking and talking really fast and loudly, and I'm jumping around and running and being fun, basically. But when I'm not working, I maybe get 600 mils if I'm lucky. I don't know. I'm really bad. I just don't get thirsty. So I hate the look of tans, and I actually avoid getting them simply because, okay, they're not healthy. I tan quite nicely, but I just don't want to. I don't know. I think it's just gross. I don't know. It's not my thing. Girlfriend. I find it really difficult to maintain like a regular exercise and diet pattern. Like for instance, at the moment I feel like I'm on a diet simply because I've changed my eating patterns to being like next to nothing. And then other days I'll be like, no, I'm gonna eat healthy, and then I like double or triple what I'm eating, and then I'm like, hang on, that's way too much. And then so I'm constantly jumping between diets. And then as far as exercise goes, sometimes I come home and exercise on the floor, and sometimes I don't, and sometimes I go on runs, sometimes I don't. sometimes I go for walks and runs. I can't really run properly, so when I say I'm going for a run, I really mean like I run for maybe a couple of meters and then I walk and then I run and then I walk and then I run. So yeah, I'm really bad at exercise. I'm trying to fix that. The other thing is I don't make New Year's resolutions. I didn't make one the beginning of this month, the beginning of this year. I didn't make one last year, didn't make one the year before that. I just don't do it because I feel like it's making unrealistic expectations. I haven't really found any point to them, and if I want to do something, I'm going to want to do it, and I'll either do it or I won't. I don't know. So yeah, so where most people would say they'd make a New Year's resolution for the thing that I just told you about, my diet and exercise, I just kind of say, no, I'm going to fix that and not give it really like a time frame. I was born on 15th of May 1993 and I am officially 20 years old. As of May 15th this year, I will be 21. Okay, I forgot that you're actually supposed to do something for your 21st. And I don't think I'm going to be doing anything for my 21st. Sorry guys. I was born in Sydney. I moved to Brisbane with my mother and my brother about 5 or 6 years ago, something like that. And then I was kicked out of my mother's place and then they moved back down here and then I moved back down after them. So yeah, that's basically another fact about my life. All my grandparents have passed away. My family consists of basically, at the moment, myself and my father, and then I have my brother and my mum, and technically by blood, I have an auntie, uncle, and 2 cousins over in Brisbane. I haven't seen them for years. I've got an auntie, uncle, and 1 cousin here in Sydney that I haven't seen for years, and then in Sweden, I've got an auntie with my cousin, and then I've got an auntie and uncle that never had kids. So obviously I haven't seen them much at all. So that's my family. I am a very spiritual person, but I don't believe in organized religions. I feel like they all just kind of repeat themselves. They're all contradicting. I haven't found one that I am happy enough with everything that they say in order to be a part of it. I feel like the fact that you have to be a part of the religion makes it kind of like an elitist club that, yeah, I don't know, I just can't get in on the organized religions. However, I was born Protestant by my mother and then I converted to Catholicism, and now I kind of call myself, although I haven't renounced my Catholic faith, like technically, I am now probably more New Age, atheist, different, spiritual, hippie. I love rain and storms. I actually think there's one coming now, but I love it when I've got a day off and there's a rain or a storm. Which I guess makes sense. I don't like having to go somewhere where it's raining or storming. I love to read. I am kind of like a book nerd, except I don't read very fast, so I don't get many books in my nerd, like, thing. You know the thing. That thing, yeah. Most books I've read in a year was 16 books, and yeah, that was for leisure. I think that's not too bad, but I wish I could do better since I found out that Gerard's read like shitloads more than me, and I feel I'm kind of competitive. Me and my brother are very close, and I actually watched him be born when I was 4 or 5. I think I was 5. My brother was born, and I watched it happen. I didn't really have much of a problem. You know what I mean. I hardly go to the cinemas unless I am with Gerard, or sometimes if it's a movie that me and my brother like, I'll go with him. But mainly the only reason I'll go to the cinema will be because of Gerard, because it's like a movie date and it's cute and romantic and I like it. I have a terrible memory and I suck at quoting movies. Like, the only quote that I know that I am able to actually quote is "no bra, no panties." No bra, no panties. And that is only because I've seen that movie like 10 times and it's the easiest quote ever. Like, I would never forget it. In fact, even if I wanted to, I could not forget it. I haven't seen most movies, so most of the classics or most of the ones that people say like everyone's seen it, no, I haven't seen it. Chances are I have not seen the movie that is your favorite. I don't know what you're talking about. Or maybe it's just that my memory won't allow me to remember what the movie was called or remember the movie. Does that make sense? I often forget to eat or I skip meals. I kind of mentioned this back up where I mentioned that I find it hard to maintain a regular diet. But sometimes I'm just kind of like, oh, I forgot to have breakfast and oh, time for sleep, but I didn't have dinner. But that happens. I have very few clothes and I hardly ever wear half of them. I don't get very adventurous with my clothing and I don't go very many places in order to wear most of the things that I own. So it's kind of pointless. I find it redundant to wear different things. I don't know, you get what you see. And I changed my hair color. That counts, right? I am afraid of falling. This is kind of the technical version of afraid of heights. Because you can't be afraid of heights, you're only afraid of falling. I can't remember how or why that works, but apparently it's the only, or one of the only fears that everyone is born with, and it's just about overcoming it. So I haven't overcome it yet. I drove for the first time a couple of months ago. No, actually I think about a month ago, and it was only because Gerard told me to, and it was really, really scary. So yeah, that's a thing, and now I'm gonna learn how to drive more than just that. As a kid, I wanted to be a doctor, a nurse, a singer, a psychologist, a psychiatrist, a writer, a clothes designer, a cook, a cafe owner, an interior decorator, and a whole bunch more. I was crazy ambitious. In fact, I probably still am, but I had a lot of things I wanted to be. I also used to want to be an architect. I don't know, that was weird. I've had this YouTube channel since 2009, and I think March, and the first video I uploaded, like actual video, not like cartoon, was on June 11th of 2009. And it was actually crazy viral. I am a crazy romantic. I love all things romance. When I'm very romantic. My nails are annoyingly weak. They grow and then they look nice and then they break off. And I cannot wear nail polish because it just chips and looks gross. And I don't know. I don't know what to do about them. They just annoy me. Really annoying. I'm short-sighted and I'm supposed to wear these for reading. And I wore them today because, I don't know, I wanted to. But I'm supposed to wear them every time I'm reading or watching TV or on the computer or typing or writing or anything. No, I don't. I'm pretty bad. I had a very chaotic upbringing because I have 2 alcoholic parents. So that's a fun fact. Sorry, it's getting darker. Whoa, the sun's setting. Whoa. Anyways, back to the things. I have moved houses around 9 times in my life. I went to 3 primary schools and 2 high schools. I plan on doing giveaways for every 100 subscribers I gain until I get to 1,000 subscribers, and then it will probably be every 200 subscribers. I learned the clarinet, the guitar, and singing through school, but I always wanted to learn the violin and the piano. I learnt swimming from the earliest age possible and continued up until I was about 12. So I was a very confident swimmer, then I kind of gave it up. I cannot draw at all, like, to save my life. I am dreadful at all things art, like visual arts, except for like photos. I love doing photos and like visual merchandising, but art I just can't do. Can't draw, can't paint, but I really wish I could. It's one of those things I really wish that I could do. I've never had very many friends, and I still really don't. I think there's 1 or 2 people that I see on a regular basis that are outside of work. That's about all I do, and not very often at all. I plan to be married before I fall pregnant, and I plan to do that before I'm 25. Hint, hint, Gerard. And I I plan on not divorcing or separating. So I don't know. I don't want to play chance. I want to know that it's right. I often find myself in my room doing leisurely activities like watching YouTube, reading, or just doing nothing. My favorite color is purple, in case you didn't notice or know. I am always losing things. In fact, making this video, I lost my mascara, I lost the book, I lost... there's just a whole bunch of things that I lost, like 3 or 4 things just to make this video, and I kind of remember. When I grow up, I want to have lots of pets and have a large property with land so that they can breed and play around and have fun and be cute together, which is, yeah, that's my thing. When I was younger, I protested for animal rights and against animal cruelty. I love sleep. I currently do not get enough. It's my favorite. Well, it's not my favorite thing in the world, but it's definitely up there. I love sleeping. I just love it. I am currently saving money for the first time ever, and I say that and I really mean that I am saving money when I get paid on Thursday. But this is the first time I'm having an actual saving plan that I plan on keeping up. I have crazy low self-esteem and confidence. Oh well. And I think that is all 50. I don't know, I think I skipped one, but then I think I mentioned it at the end. So now you have 50 facts, and if not, sorry. What can I do, right? So, hope you guys are having an awesome day. I tag TiaSimone and smexiebinks. No, smexiebinks? No, yeah, I tag you. Get in on this, girl. Get in on this, girl. And I hope you guys had an awesome Christmas and a very happy New Year. Sorry. Have an awesome day, and I love you guys. You will see me later, and help me reach my next 100 subscribers so that we can have another giveaway. I think I'm about 40 people off. So yeah, love you guys. Bye.